Hey folks, what's going on? Today is Friday, September 21st, 2018. We are not Jake Baldino.
No, you are Andrew Gevier.
I'm Andrew Gevier.
And I'm Tom Johnson. Jake's off in Paris, gallivanting with his wife and eating cheeses and going to the Eiffel Tower or something.
And baguettes.
Yeah, baguettes.
That's a thing there.
Yeah,
right?
It is. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, so he's not here, but we're not going to not deliver you news. It's important. So
Nope.
Me and Tom are taking over for the day, and we're sorry.
Let's get right into it. There's a whole bunch of Sony news. So PlayStation Now, the service where you pay X amount a month and have access to like a ton of PS2, PS4, PS3 games. You usually pay them by streaming, and well, now you can download them directly to the console. Like, well, not all of them. You can download PS4 and PS2 games.
Okay. Do PS3 games not like run on?
No. So PS2 games are emulated, and PS4 games run natively. So PS3 makes sense. I would have liked to see those there, but it just doesn't work right now.
Okay.
The feature starts rolling out over the course of September, so like not everyone has it yet, but it's going to be to everyone soon. You won't need PS Plus to play online, and you can play them offline, which is awesome. You will, however, need to check in once a week, like the Nintendo games, just to make sure you're still like paying for the service.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's an online service, so like whatever. It's actually really cool though, and kind of a big deal because now Sony has something that's kind of on par with Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
So they have that new service. It's something that's forward-facing. It's showing the future of PlayStation, and it's really awesome to see.
It's interesting that the Sony first-party games aren't on there though. Yeah,
you're not gonna be playing Spider-Man.
That's cool. It's interesting. This is like the new thing. This is how gaming works now, I guess, like streaming. Weird. I feel old. I'm getting old. So many changes happening. I'm so old. So moving on with PlayStation, we got some unfortunate news that the PlayStation Vita will cease production and shipping in 2019. This comes from Famitsu, where they spoke to Sony Senior Vice President. He also went on record saying that there are no plans for a PlayStation Vita successor, which I don't really think anyone thought was coming anyway. This is a huge bummer, but it's also something, like I said, that we all kind of saw coming.
Yeah, they stopped carts a while back.
Yeah, but the Vita holds a special place in my heart. That console has some gems on it. Not a lot of gems, but some gems. Gravity Rush, the Uncharted Lost Abyss.
Yep,
that is the place to play Persona 4 Golden.
Yep.
Well, Persona 4 in general, I think.
So pour one out for the Vita. No, we're not pouring something out right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. So if you ever plan on getting a Vita, now is definitely the time to do it because starting next year, you won't be able to. Moving on with more PlayStation news, Sony this week announced the PlayStation Classic.
Yeah, they did.
Which
it's a little bitty PlayStation.
Is essentially an SNES or NES Classic that Nintendo puts out.
Yep, they only announced a few games. There's going to be like a Tekken game on there. I think Tekken 3. They got
Tekken 3's on there. I have a list.
Oh, you do?
So it's going to feature 20 games, including Final Fantasy VII, Jumping Flash, Ridge Racer, Type 4, Tekken 3, and Wild Arms.
Yep.
But there's 20 games, I think, that are coming to it. Those are the only ones that we have.
Which has led to wild speculation. We don't know what's going to be on it, but who knows? They can't have a Tony Hawk game because the licensing's all weird.
Yeah, I feel like you can't have this and not have Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil 1 or 2 or both, and a Crash Bandicoot game.
But, you know, time will tell. We'll find out.
Do you think this means that we're going to get the N64 Classic soon, too? Are we going to have a PlayStation and an N64 Classic?
It would be awesome if there was a weird console war between the classic things again.
Oh shit, I never thought about it like that. The PlayStation Classic is available for pre-order now. It comes out on December 3rd of this year, and it's $99.99 USD, or United States dollars.
The most expensive yet, but we'll see how much the N64 Classic is whenever that comes out. All right, so with Sony out of the way, let's get into some Twitch news. Twitch has been the latest casualty of China's Great Firewall, joining Facebook, Twitter, companies like that, YouTube even. Where they're just blocked. There's apparently a continuation of a trend with Chinese authorities cracking down on live streaming services and just online gaming services in general.
Okay.
In the piece linked below, it talks about how the Chinese government has been on a tear doing things like this, just limiting the number of new online games they allow out, putting time restrictions on how long kids and teens can play games, and they straight up stopped approving licenses that would allow games to charge players money, which, I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
It also cost Tencent, that giant gaming company, like one of the biggest companies in the world, over $10 billion in marketing valuation.
As soon as you started bringing this up, I was like, yo, how's Tencent doing?
$10 billion cut off their market valuation.
Which is probably like nothing for them.
Yeah, but yeah, we have the whole thing linked down below, like everything we talk about today, if you want to like look deeper into that. So I recommend doing it because it's very interesting. But enough with this like nitty-gritty business talk. Tell me about the fun stuff, right? What's up with Red Dead 2?
So yeah, we got a lot of Red Dead 2 news this week. Probably one of the biggest things is Rockstar officially like just made reference to Red Dead Online. Like they just proved that it exists, which this is my first time I think I've seen it like officially talked about from them. I could be wrong. If you know, let me know if I'm wrong down in the comments below.
And it's not coming at launch, right?
No, so it comes in November of the same year, so a month after, and it's actually launching in a beta period, so we're not getting the full release. They didn't give any information on when that full release actually comes. They also really didn't give us any info onto what we're actually getting. The little blurb that we got just makes it seem like
it exists.
Yeah, it seems like Red Dead Online from Red Dead 1, and it also seems like GTA Online, just like this big open world with narrative thrown in where you can also play with your friends.
They also, like, the previews came out. That seems pretty cool. You can, like, clean your guns because there's weapon degradation.
Yeah, so we got a lot of small details because most publications got to get, I think, an hour or two hands-on with it this week, and they all released what they got. I got a little list right here. So, like you said, you have to clean your gun. It does wear away, and if you don't clean it, the stats lower, so cleaning your gun is important. Your hair and your beard will grow over time. And one small thing that they actually said, and I like this, think like GTA 5, where if you shave your head and you don't like it,
put a new one on.
You can't do that here. So if you get a haircut that's shorter and you want longer hair, you actually have to wait for your hair to grow over time. Same with your beard. Piggybacking off that, if you wear dirty, smelly, or bloody clothes, people in towns will actually react to you differently. So if you walk into a store smelling like shit and covered in blood, they may ask you to leave and they won't serve you, which is, just a little small Rockstar details that I like. And another small Rockstar detail,
horse balls. They're horse ball physics.
And they react to the weather.
Yeah.
So if it's cold, they will shrivel up. And if it's not cold, they'll just be
the attention to detail.
Swinging and going, yeah. You're also able to play the entire game in first person, which is really big. They did this for GTA 5 when it came to PS4, and I loved it. I didn't realize how much changing the perspective of the camera
can awesome.
Really change it. Like I said, a lot of publications got hands-on with the game. If you want to read any of their detailed write-ups, just look it up, but we'll have some link down below for you in the description.
And it wouldn't be a Friday show if we didn't talk about some weird rumor that's been on the internet.
Yeah.
And this week we got a couple. The biggest one of which being an apparent trademark filing for Elder Scrolls 6 Redfall.
Yeah.
Which I think is the first time we've had any real idea of a name. So
far, yeah.
Yeah.
This is interesting because every Elder Scrolls game, starting from 2 on, has been named after an in-game location.
Yeah.
So I think it started with Daggerfall.
I mean, there's not much to go on, but like we say with all these rumors, take it with a grain of salt until you really see what the deal is.
Yeah, this is just a name. That's
Pure
it.
conjecture.
That's all we got, yeah. We also got some Rocksteady news. This comes from a freelance journalist with insider sources at Rocksteady saying that their next project is going to be announced and shown off during Q1 2019 or at E3 2019. There's also, we still don't know what they're working on. We don't know if this
Everyone's saying Superman.
I've heard Superman, I've heard the Damian Wayne, I'd heard Justice League. We don't even know if it's a DC property.
No.
But like we said, both of these are rumors, so take them with a grain of salt until actual news is released. But there's nothing wrong with speculating and having fun.
It's fun. All right, now last week Jake talked about Belgium's criminal investigation into the whole FIFA loot box thing.
Yeah.
This time we have more loot box news. Well, this week it looks like we have 15 European gambling regulators banding together to tackle the whole issue. The group seeks to address the risks created by blurring the lines between gaming and gambling, and it was formed at the 2018 Gambling Regulators European Forum, and it includes signatories from 15 European nations, as well as the Washington State Gambling Commission, so one U.S. in there too.
Okay, sure. This is
getting
like serious.
It's
this
getting
whole
really big.
Loot box nonsense. It's getting like big where it's in like real people news.
Yeah,
now.
it's getting nuts. As outlined in the Eurogamer piece we link below, the group's focus is to tackle unlicensed third-party websites offering illegal gambling linked to video games. So like things like CSGO Lotto, all those things that let you like, oh, I got these skins, I'm gonna gamble with them and get real money out of it. They're going after that. They're saying the major motivator is to protect kids online because like a lot of parents don't know about it. Like we know about it, we keep up on news all the time, but so many people who are just like casual gamers or they have kids, they just don't know and they want to keep people safe, which I think is, it's an honorable pursuit.
Yeah,
especially with all the issues we've been having in this last year, 2 years.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense, and I don't think it's bad.
All that said, it's a really complex issue. There's a whole lot of moving parts and a lot of things going on. So if you want to look deeper into it, like I said earlier, we linked everything down below. So give that a look because there's so much going on and it's confusing as hell, but it's also really interesting.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting. As you all know, TGS has been happening this week, and with that, we've gotten some trailers and some gameplay videos. We did get something for Days Gone, which is cool because we haven't really got too much of a look at that game. So we got to see it in action. We saw the main character taking on a mission 2 different ways, one sneaking, one not sneaking. We also saw him taking on like a 300 zombie horde or whatever they're called. I don't think they're called zombies, but it looks like a video game.
Yeah, and that's coming out in like within the next 6 months. That's Q1, so that's February.
That's very soon.
So it's good to finally see more of it.
Yeah, it looked like a video game.
Tell you what else looked like a video game was Devil May Cry 5. They put out a TGS trailer for that.
This looked like a crazy video game.
This one's a lot more Dante focused. You see a bunch of his moves. He has like fire gauntlets and he's punching guys.
He also has a motorcycle that he rips in half and uses as like a dual wielding thing.
That's pretty cool. They show his devil form, which is really neat.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They also showed a new playable character who looks like a dude from a mid-2000s grindcore band.
Mixed with Chris Angel.
Yeah. His name is V. We don't know a whole lot about him. We're getting that game soon, so we're bound to find out more as it comes up. But it's a really cool trailer. It's linked below, obviously. Definitely check it out. So that's pretty much all the news we got for you guys this week. It's been a very interesting week. But as usual, before we move on to wrap things up, we got to do that console giveaway. You enter with the link down below. You're locked in there forever. And every week we pick one person to send a free console of your choice to. And this week's winner is going to be right here. Right in the middle, Andrew. Congratulations. Check your email because I'm going to send out an email to you right after we finish this. And please get back to me and I'll send you your free console.
So that's it for all the news this week, but we want to hear from you. So meet us down in the comments below. Let us know what you think. What games do you want to see ship with the PlayStation Classic? How do you feel about all this Red Dead 2 news? Are you just as excited as I am? Are you excited for Red Dead?
I'm pretty excited for it.
Are you just as excited as both of us are?
What do you guys think about all of the loot box regulation? I'm for it. I think it's a good thing for the industry.
It's definitely not bad.
Definitely let us know what you think down below. You can also get at us on Twitter. You're at
Andrew Gebbia.
And I'm at that Tom Johnson.
Don't forget to check us out on Discord, discord.gg/gameranx. And we also have a live show that we do every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we kind of do this, but in a longer form, and we usually just gang up on Jake and make fun of him a bunch.
It's a lot of fun. We talk to you guys in the chat. Definitely come by. Yep. But yeah, that's about it. Until next time, do we say pizza's on me? I don't know. Pizza's on Jake, I guess.